Screen is visible. Okay, fine. So in the previous class we have seen the K-map method. In the previous class we have seen the K-maps. So there are total 3 types of K-maps available: for 2 variable, for 3 variable, and for 4 variable. We have the K-maps. So for your syllabus we have 2 variable, 3 variable and 4 variable K-map. Now depending on the number of variables, the K-map cells differ. So for 2 variable we have total 4 K-map cells because 2 to the power 2. So that will be 4 K-map cells. Similarly for 3 variable it will be 8 K-map cells, and for 4 variable it will be 16 K-map cells. Okay, once you remember the number of K-map cells for each variable, after that we are going to see the cell numbering. Cell numbering for each K-map will be different. For 2 variable it will be different cell numbering, for 3 variable it is different, and for 4 variable again it is different. Okay, so how it looks exactly for your convenience I am drawing here. For 2 variable K-map it is like this. If you are considering A and B as the variable, you have to write A, B, and the cell numbering will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Fine. For 4 variable it is a rectangle which has 2 rows and 4 columns. You can see that since I have 3 variables, we have to take A, B and C as the variable. So this is the first variable A, and B, C as the second variable, second and third variable, and the cell numbering is like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, and the cell numbering here is 4, 5, 6 and 7. Fine. Similarly for 4 variable, again it is a square which has total 16 K-map cells. Since we have 4 variables, I will write the AP variable here, CP here, and the cell numbering is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, 14. So this is how the K-maps looks, and the cell numbering, respective cell numbering for each K-maps. Okay, and for every K-map we should remember that the cell numbering is very important. Even the cell numbering also carries marks. Even if you draw the K-map and you write the cell numbers here, even that for you will get the minimum marks. So better whenever you draw the K-maps, it is compulsory to write the cell numbers. Okay, you can see that here. So this is for 2 variable, 3 variable and 4 variable. Fine. Now we can write, see here we can write for 2 variable, either I can write 0, 1, 0, 1, either I can write 0, 1, 0, 1, or respective variable. For B variable, if it is a 0 here, I have to write B bar, and for 1 it will be B. Similarly, instead of 0, if I am writing in terms of variables, it will be A bar here, and it will be A here instead of 1. So either you can write here 0, 1, 0, 1 also, or you can write B bar B, A bar A for 2 variable K-map. Similarly here I can write 0, 1, fine, and here 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. 0, 1 here. since I have only one variable, I can write 0, 1 here, and for two variables, I have total 4 combinations. You can see that 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 0. Or instead, you can write in terms of the variables also. So it will be so anybody put a comment there. What will be the variables here, respective variables for each cell here, for columns and rows? So for rows, it will be A bar and A. Now tell me, what are the variables I have to write here? Combination of variables. The first one will be B bar C bar. Since it is 0, 0, I have to take B bar C bar. Second one will be 0, 1. For that it will be B bar C. Third one it will be 1, 1. So for 1, 1 it will be B and C. And last one it is 1, 0. So again that is B C bar. Okay. You can write the schema in two ways. Either you can write 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, or you can write it in this way. Fine. Similarly, for 4 variable schema, so this column here, I have to write it for the AB variable, and here I have to write it for the CD variable. Now let me know what I have to write here. The first cell for AB corresponding to AB, it will be A bar B bar. Second one, it will be 0, 1, that will be A bar B. Third one is corresponding to 1, 1, it will be AB. And last one, it will be 1, 0. So that will be A B bar. Fine. Similarly, for CD, what I have to write here? Again, that will be C bar D bar, C bar D, CD, and C D bar. So this is how we are going to write the K-map for 2 variable, 3 variable, and 4 variable. 2 variable, 3 variable, and 4 variable. So don't confuse it with these terms here. So first you have to write CD because the numbering is like this: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Corresponding to these numberings, you have to write the respective variables here. Okay, don't confuse with last two. When you are writing it is 1, 0 and 1, 1. It is not like that. The third one is 1, 1 and fourth one is 1, 0. Similarly here also. The third one is 1, 1 and fourth one is 1, 0. Corresponding to those values, you have to write the variable combination there. Fine. Now, yesterday I have told that the cells are physically adjacent as well as the logically adjacent cells. And when we say that the cells are logically adjacent, consider I will write a K-map for 3 variable. I will write a K-map for 3 variable now. So it will be like this. Total 8 cells. If you consider the variables A, B, C, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Cell numbering is 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. Fine. Now, if you consider the third cell, so consider the third cell, so that will be 0, 1, 1, right? Third cell. Respective row value is 0 and respective column value is 1. So it will be 0, 1, 1. Now, see here, for the third cell, what are the adjacent cells? So it will be the first cell, seventh cell, and second cell. So what are the adjacent cells here? Adjacent cells for third cell. Adjacent cells for third cells are first, seventh, and second. Is it clear till now? Is it clear? Now you can see that I have written the number for binary number for 3, that is 0, 1, 1. I will write it here 0, 1, 1. Okay. Now what are the adjacent cells here? It is this one is second cell, so that will be the number 0, 1, 0. Fine. 0, 1, 0. Again, what is the next adjacent cell here? 7. So that will be 1, 1, 1. That will be 1, 1, 1. After that, again there is a one more adjacent cell, that is the first one, and that is represented by 0, 0, 1. Fine. Now for cell number 3, we have total 3 adjacent cells, and I have written it like this. Why we call this third cell is logically adjacent to first, seventh, and second here is because we can see that to consider the binary numbers here, if you check 2 numbers at a time or 2 cells at a time here, this will be 3, this will be 2, right? And this is for 1. Just a second. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, you can see here I have considered the third cell. I have considered the third cell. Okay, don't put your attendance now only. Okay, I will not consider that. Consider the third cell. The logically adjacent cells are 2, 1, and 7. I have written those. Why we call that as logically adjacent? Because if you consider the third and second, you can see that the bit numbers. You can see the binary numbers here. So it will be 0, 1, 1 and 0, 1, 0. So that means these two are same. That is 0, 1, 0, 1. The only bit it is changing is this one, last one. So that is, we can see that these two cells are differed by only one bit. You can see that these two cells are differed by only one bit. That is, you can see that here. In the last bit only they are differing. Okay. Similarly, if you check these two, similarly if you check third and 7, we can see that again these two cells are differed by only here the first bit. Remaining two bits are same here, 1 1 1 1. Only the first bit, that is MSB, is changing here. So that is, once again you can say that these two cells are differed by only one bit. Similarly, you can see that here also 0 1 1 it is and 0 0 1. Okay. First and last bits are remains same here. You can see that 0 1 0 1. Only the middle bit is changing here, 0 to 1. So that's why we call it as a differing it by one bit. Here also it is differing by one bit. Here also it is differing by one bit. So that's why we call it as a logically adjacent cells. Whenever there is a cell here or any cell and the respective adjacent cells are differed by only one bit, then we call those as the logically adjacent to each other. Is it clear? Is it clear? So someone is asking, is it for SOP or POS? So these logically adjacent cells for K-map are belongs to both. Logically adjacent, it is both for SOP as well as for POS. They are logically adjacent only. Only the bit number what we are putting here. Once we get the truth table or once we get the Boolean function, whatever the function value we get from the truth table, we will put that here. So that will be different for SOP and POS. But what we are seeing here is the logically adjacent here. So someone is asking here once again. See here, I am taking the third cell. Fine. What are the adjacent cells here? For 3, it will be 2, 7 and 1. For third cell, logically adjacent cells are 2, 7, 1 or 1, 7, 2. And why we call them as a logically adjacent? Because each of the bit here, each cell varies by only single bit. If you take here, I will write here once again. If you are taking the third cell, for third cell I have named 0, 1, 1 here. So this is the third cell. And what is the first cell here? It is 0, 0, 1. 7th cell is 1, 1, 1. And second cell is 0, 1, 0. If you see the 0, 1, 1 and 0, 1, 0, it is differed by only one bit. Because you can see that the first two bits are same here. Only the last bit, that is MSB, is changing from 1 to 0. So that is why we are writing it is differed by only one bit. Again, if you see this here, third and 7, you can see that here the last two bits are same, 1 1 1 1. Only the MSB bit is changing from 0 to 1. So again we can say that it is differed by only one bit. You can see that once again here. The first and last bits are same here. First and last bits, that is 0 1 0 1. Only the middle bit is changing here from 1 to 0. So that is why we can say that it is differed by only one bit. So whenever the adjacent cells are differed by one bit, we call them as the logically adjacent cells. Is that clear? Chetana Hazare? Fine. Now it is same for 2 variable, 3 variable and 4 variable. Even in the 4 variables also, all the adjacent bits are differed by only one bit. All of you note it down. Draw a 3-variable K-map, that is 8-cell K-map, considering A, B, C, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, again 0, 1, cell numbering is 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. 4, 5, 7, 6. Now, I am considering the 0th cell. I am considering the 0th cell. Now, tell me what are the logically adjacent cells for that? For 0th cell, what are the logically adjacent cells? Put a comment there. It will be
1 and 4.
Okay, many of you have written 1 and 4. So some people are writing 1, 4 and 2. Okay. Actually, for 0, the logically adjacent cells are, here it is 1, here it is 4. But this cell is logically adjacent to this one also. This cell is logically adjacent to the second cell also. Okay. Now write the binary numbers for each cell here. Then you can get that. Write the binary numbers for each cell. It will be 0, 0, 0. This will be 0, 0, 1. It will be 1, 0, 0. And it will be 0, 1, 0. Can you check that all the cells are differed by only one bit there? All the cells are differed by only one bit. Is it clear? Can you see that here? For 0th cell, what are the adjacent cells? 1, 4 and 2. Why 2? Because you can see that 0, 0, 0 and 0, 1, 0. You can see that only the middle bit is changing. Fine? So that's why this 0th cell is adjacent to the second cell also. Now, if you consider the sixth cell, what are the adjacent cells now? For the 6th cell, it will be 7, 2 and 4. 7, 2 and 4. Correct. Now we'll see the groupings in K-map. Now we'll see grouping in K-map method. Grouping. So we can make a group of 2, 3, 4. Sorry, group of 2, 4, 8. And in case of 4-variable K-map, maximum 16. And if it is not pairing with anybody, then we can take a isolation also. We can make a group of 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. So first we will see how to make a pair in K-map. How to make a pair in K-map. So I will consider the 2-variable K-map here. I will consider the 2-variable K-map. A, B, 0, 1, 0, 1. Cell numbering is 0, 1, 2, 3. What I will do? I will write 1, 1 here. and 0 0 here. Assume that we have got the truth table. From that truth table, we have got these numbers. Respective cells, we have got these numbers 1 1 0 0. Considering sum of product form. Okay, you can see that the pair here in the two variable, that is in 4 cell K-map, we are making a pair here. So we have to, if we are considering SOP, that is sum of product form, or if we are considering the min terms or canonical min terms or the variables given in summation form. So in that case, we have to make a group of ones. Okay, we have to make a group of ones when the canonical form or SOP function is given. You can see that here, since you have to make a group of ones, you can see that there is a pair possible for this 1 1, right? There is a pair possible for this 1 and 1. Now, how to write the Boolean expression for that? So that will be, if you consider y as the or function of AB, function of AB is equal to, so this is the pair. So you have to take here the respective row wise. If the bit is changing by 0 to 1 bit, we are not considering that variable here. If you are taking a pair here and this respective row wise, the bit is changing from 0 to 1 or 1 to 0 also. So in that case, we are not considering this variable, that is a variable. Now we have not considered this. Now the column wise you see, so it will be 0. So 0 corresponds to B bar, right? This 0 corresponds to B bar and this 1 corresponds to B. So since you are making a pair for ones here, just you have to take the respective value, respective column value what is there, you have to take that. So that will be B bar. So that will be B bar. Is it clear? Again, consider one more. So if I have 1 1 here and 0 0 here, so I have to make a pair like this. Okay. Now, what is the final simplified expression? F of AB is equal to, anybody? It will be B. So this 0 belongs to B bar and this belongs to B. So that's why we have to take the respective column value here. We are not considering A because the A value is changing from 0 to 1, or either if it is changing from 0 to 1 or 1 to 0. So we will not consider that variable. So the minimized Boolean expression will be B here. Now, write for this one A B 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0. Now there is a pair possible here. Now what is the minimized Boolean expression we get? F of AB is equal to, it will be A bar because this 0 corresponds to A bar and this corresponds to A. So it will be A bar. Again, if that pair is here, instead of the first row, again the function value or the minimizer expression will be A only. Fine? Is it clear till now? Okay. Now this is pair in 4 cell K-map or 2 variable K-map. We have made a pair here. Now we'll see how to make pair in 8 cell K-map. So that is for 3 variable. So you have to make a pair for, you have to make a pair in 3 variable chain map. Okay, so we consider A, B, C. For 3 variables, we have a total 8 cell K map. In that 8 cell K map, how to make a pair? You will see that 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Write the cell numbering 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. Now, consider from the final truth table, I will get the function values as 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. So this is how I got the from the final truth table. This is how I got the values, and I have put those values here. Fine. Now, how to make a pair here? Anybody? Just tell me the cell numbers. Which cell numbers I have to pair? Which cell numbers I have to pair here? Zero and 1. Fine. And 6 and 7. Okay. This is one pair. This is another pair. Fine. So that is correct. Any other pair possible? Any other pair possible? No. Good. Now you have to write the minimizer Boolean expression for these pairs. You have to write the minimizer Boolean expression for these pairs. Now, can anybody write that? You have written it for 2 variable or 4 cell K map. Now you have to similarly write the minimizer Boolean expression for 3 variable. What you do first, you name the pair first. For better understanding, you just name a pair. So this is the first pair, this is the second pair. Okay, only those pairs I have, and I don't have any other ones available here. So again, that will be how your Boolean expression looks like. Function of A, B, C it is. Since we have total 3 variables, it will be function of A, B, C. So the function value for this pair plus the function value for this pair, second pair. Okay, you have to write it like this: 1 and 2. Now you have to write what you will get for this 1 and what you will get this for 2. Fine. Somebody is telling A bar B bar plus AB. Okay, that is correct. Somebody has written that A bar B bar plus AB it is. So that is correct exactly. Amit, can you tell me how you got that A bar B bar plus AB? Just unmute your mic. Amit? Okay. Fine. I will explain that. Now I will write the expression for the first pair. Expression for the first pair. So you have to see it like this. If you are taking the first pair, for the first pair, what is the respective row value? You can see that. What is the respective row value? 0 means it is A bar. I have told. 0 means it is A bar, and 1 means it is A. Since you are taking this pair, you have to take the respective row value. That will be A bar. Fine. Respective row value will be A bar. And what are the respective column values? 0, 0 and 0, 1. Is it clear? 0, 0 and 0, 1. So you write it here. 0, 0 and 0, 1. 0, 0 and 0, 1. So this is for BC variable, right? You write that variable here. BC variable. So this is for your understanding I am writing. Okay? The respective row value is A bar. I am writing here and respective column values are 0, 0 and 0, 1 for B and C variable. Now you have to consider here from these two variables, you have to consider only that variable which has not changed its value. You have to consider only that variable which has not changed its value. If you see that there is a transition from 0 to 1 here, you can see that there is a transition from 0 to 1. So since there is a transition, we will not consider this variable. Fine? We are not considering that C variable. Then we have left with only B variable. So 0, 0 means for 0 value, what you have to take? B variable, I have 0 value. So what I have to take there? B bar it is. Right? I have already written A bar because it is corresponding to this row, and for this corresponding to this column, whenever there is a transition, we will cancel that variable and we will write the remaining variable value. So that will be B bar here. Fine? Now similarly, this is you have written for the first pair. This you have written for the first pair. Now there is one more pair, that is second pair. You can see that here we have total 2 pairs here. Now for the second pair, once again the row value. Once again the corresponding row value. What is that? It will be A. Fine. And the respective column values. You can see that here also. I will write it here. B, C value. You have 1, 1 and 1, 0. 1, 1 and 1, 0 value. Fine. So there is a transition of C from 1 to 0, right? So whenever there is a transition from 1 to 0 or 0 to 1, 1 to 0 or 0 to 1, then you are not taking that variable. Well, we will complete the remaining variable, and that variable value, what is that? This is B is for 1. So what you have to take there? So which variable you have to consider? It will be B. So this is how we have got the A bar, B bar plus AB from the K map itself. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now you just make a small changes in the same K map. Okay, you draw one more 8 cell K map, that is for 3 variable. For 3 variable A, B, C. See here, instead of 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, you can write it like this also. It is not a problem. B bar, C bar. And this will be very convenient for you also while writing the expression finally. B bar, C bar, B bar, C, B, C, B, C bar, and it will be A bar, A, 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. Fine. Now I have a number 1, 1 here, and here I have the numbers 1, 1, 1, 1 here. The remaining are zeros. Now, what are the pairs now? What are the pair combinations available? Somebody has written A bar B plus A B bar. So these are the pairs, right? 4 and 5 is one pair. 2 and 3 is one more pair. Now, you take the first pair, this is the second pair. So the function of A, B, C is equal to, write it for the first pair. So for first pair, what is the value I will get? For the first pair, what is the value I will get? A, B bar, right? A, B bar, you can see that here, B bar value is not changing. B bar remains same, only the C value. It is changing from C bar to C. So that is why we are not taking that variable. Similarly, for the second pair, the respective row value is A bar, and the respective column value, you can see that there is a transition of C variable from C to C bar. So that is why we are not taking that. And the respective value will be, remaining value will be B. So it will be A B bar plus A bar B. A B bar plus A bar B. So is it clear? Fine. Now try for this one. A B C B bar C bar B bar C B C B C bar A bar A. I have 1 1 here, 0 0 0 0. Sorry, I will make it 1 1 here and 0. Cell numbers are 0 1 3 2 4 5 7 6. Now just tell me what are the pairs. Just tell me this is 1 1 here and here we have 1 1. Just tell me what are the pairs. 5 and 7. Okay, this is one pair. Any other pair possible? 0 and 2. Somebody has written 0 and 2. Since 0 and 2 are logically adjacent to each other, we will take a pair like this. You have to draw a pair like this. Since this 0 and 2 are logically adjacent to each other, you have to draw a pair like this. Now, if you consider this as the first pair and this as the second pair, now the function of ABC is equal to what we will get? For first pair it is, so for first pair what is the value you are getting? A into C. Because since there is a value change from B bar to B, we are not considering that. Again, for this pair, that will be A bar respective row value and the respective column values are B bar, C bar and B C bar. So this C bar value remains same. We are not considering this B because there is a transition. So it will be A bar, C bar. So is it clear? Okay. Similarly, you can make a pair in the 4 variable KMF also. Similarly, you can make a pair in the 4 variable K-map also. So if you draw a 4 variable K-map, that is total 16 cells. Draw a 4 variable K-map, that is 16 cells. If you consider each variables as A, B, C, D, it will be C bar, D bar, C bar, D, C, D, C, D bar. It will be A bar, B bar, A bar, B, A, B, and A, B bar. Cell numberings are 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, 14. Okay, this is the 4 variable K-map or 16 cell K-map. Now I will write 1 1 here, 1 1 here, again 1 1 here, and 1 1 here. Remaining all values are zeros. Remaining all values are zeros. Now, what are the pairs? How many pairs possible at least? Tell me first. Total how many pairs possible here? Total 4 pairs. Okay. So what is the first pair? It is this one, 0 and 1. What is the next pair? It is 7 and 6. What is the next pair? 12 and 13 cell. What is the next pair here? 11 and 10. Fine? Okay. Now we have got the 4 pairs there. After that, we just name them. So this is the first pair, second pair, third pair, fourth pair. Okay? Better you name them. Why you are naming? Because once you write the expression, now you are writing. But when you are reading, you will not get for which pair, what is the expression you have got. So better you write the pair numbers here, and according to the pair number you write the expression. While reading also it is very convenient for you. Okay? Now for first variable, since I am considering f of a, b, c, d, what is the function that is minimizing expression f of a, b, c, d? For first pair, what is the value? For first pair, somebody has written it already. A bar, B bar, C bar. Okay. I will check that first. A bar, B bar, C bar. Again it will be A bar, B, C. Again it will be A, B, C bar, and it will be last one A, B bar, C. Okay. 2 people have written right. Okay. 3 people. Fine. So that is correct. So for first pair, it will be, I will write below here. For first pair it will be A bar, B bar, C bar. For second pair it is A bar, B, respective column value is C, because only that C is not changing. And the third one is A, B, C bar. And the last one is this one. It is A, B bar, C. So this is the minimizer expression. Is it clear? Is it clear till now? Fine. Now we have seen a pair. After that we will see a quad function. Second one is quad function. So quad means we have to make a group of 4 values, a group of 4 cells here in a K-map. Okay. So if you consider, I will start with the 2 variable only. Okay. I will start with the 2 variable only. For 2 variable, I have 4 cell K-map like this. A, B. So it will be B bar B, A bar A, 0, 1, 2, 3. So since I am going to make a quad here, all the values are 1 here. Suppose from the truth table, I am getting all the values are 1. Okay. From the truth table for the Boolean expression, we are getting all the values are 1 here. So there is a quad possible? There is a quad possible or not? We have to make a group of 4 cells there. Okay. So this is the quad. So this is the quad possible. Now, what will be the, how to solve that? What will be the answer for that? For the quad. This is for 2 variable I am asking. In two variable K-map, I have all the values are 1. Okay. So anybody, if all the cell values are 1, considering SOP function, what you will get? The function, simplified function value, that is f of AB. What you will get? So that will be 1 here. So whenever, because you can see that here you are making a pair, fine, and here the value is changing for A bar to A as well as the B bar to B also. Value is changing from A bar to A, column row wise, and column wise also it is changing from B bar to B. So that is why, and one simple information you need to remember here is, whenever in any K-map for 2 variable, 3 variable or 4 variable K-map, when all the cell values are 1, considering SOP, I'm considering SOP, I'm telling here, when all the cell values are 1, so that Boolean expression leads to 1. Is it clear? If you want further, you can simplify this one, because if you want a proof for this, you can make it, you can do it like this here. So instead of quad, what I will do, I will take a pair here. Or instead of pair, I will take isolated ones. A bar, B bar, B, A, 1, 1, 1, 1. So instead of quad, for your better understanding, I am telling here, you can see here, instead of quad, making a group of individual literals. Individual literals I am taking. So how I have got the 1? I am telling that here. You can see that. So since there are 4 individual literals, you have to write the 4 terms for each individual literals. Fine. So this is the first term, second, third, and fourth. Fine. Now tell me, what is the term, respective term for this first cell? The first one. What it will be? For first one, I am considering the isolated ones here. Okay, stop putting the attempts. You can give that letter also. You concentrate on this. So I am telling you how I am taking the quad. Directly quad, for quad we have 1. Function value 1 here. So whenever there is any K-map and all the K-map cells are 1, considering SOP, so that function we are taking it as a 1. Okay, that function value is 1. So how we are getting that 1? I am telling that here. So instead of this quad, I am taking the isolated ones here. Okay, so someone has written that for the first quad, that is for the first individual literal, it will be respective row and column value. So that will be A bar, B bar. Again for the second one. For the second one, it will be respective row and column value. It is A, B bar. For third one, it is A, B. And for the last one, it is A bar, B. Fine. Now, can you further simplify using Boolean rules, laws, and theorem? This expression. Can you further simplify that? This expression. Now you can see here. You can take a common A bar here from these two. So that will be B plus B bar. From the first term and last term I am taking A bar common, it will be B plus B bar. And from the second and third term I am considering A common, so that will be B bar plus B. So it will be A bar into what is B plus B bar? What is B plus B bar here? 1. Again A plus A. Again A into B plus B bar only. Again it is 1. A into 1. So finally it will be A bar plus A. So once again A bar plus A is equal to 1 it is. Fine. So this is how we are getting the final value as 1 here. This is how we have written the final value as 1 there. Is it clear? Is it clear? So instead of, see here, instead of solving this much, so whenever in the quad function, whenever for the two variable K-map or 4 cell K-map, whenever all the cells are 1, by default you have to consider the function value or the minimized Boolean expression is equal to 1. Is it clear? So this is considering two variable K-map. This is considering two variable K-map. Now if you consider the three variable K-map and you have to make a quad out of it. Now I will draw a three variable K-map here. So that is A, B, C, B bar, C bar, B bar, C, B, C, B, C bar, A bar, A. 6, 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. 4, 5, 7, 6. Consider I have 1, 1, 1, 1 here and 0, 0, 1, 1 here. Tell me how many quads are possible here? How many quads are possible? Okay, 2. So which are those? What is the first quad? Just put the cell numbers there. Put the cell numbers 0, 1, 4, 5. Okay. So this is the first quad. Fine. What is the next quad? 0, 1, 2, 6. Okay, good. 0, 1, 2, 6. This is the second quad. Now what you do? You solve the expression for the quad and write the minimized Boolean expression. Okay? Let me know the minimized Boolean expression for this one. What is the minimized Boolean expression for this one? So for first quad, what is the term you will get? We will not get 1 here. So for first quad, so for this one 0, 1, 4, 5. So this is the first quad. So for this first quad, what is the term you will get? It will be, see here, we will not get a term here because there is a value change from 0 to 1 here. There is a transition. Since there is a transition here, we will not take that value. Since there is a transition here, we are not taking this a variable itself. So it will be, for first term it will be B bar only. B bar, because again there is a, for C variable there is a transition from C bar to C. Similarly for the second quad, it will be, once again we are not taking a variable because there is a transition, and for this one it will be C bar only. So this is the minimum expression, that is final minimum expression for the given K-map. Is it clear? Is it clear? Fine. We will continue with the quad in 4 variable from the next class. Now sir will be taking the class now.